Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Yeah. Welcome to Sir Dupree Let's Play. I'm playing Outer Worlds because, honestly, this is the type of game I love. Huge BioWare fan back in the day, Baldur's Gate, all that jazz. I was, sorry, my girlfriend keeps on texting me. I got through the beginning. Let's see. I don't know how you look at your stats. I should probably figure out that before I start recording. Look, I can walk. Is it tab? It is tab! Awesome, so this is my character. I decided to skip through the beginning part because you've probably seen that a bunch of times, as I highlight out. I am the first person you come to for Outer Worlds content. So I decided to make a weak character. My character, Sunflower, not very dexterous. But what she is good at is she's intelligent and very perceptive. She's extremely charming and has an even temperament. I thought the idea was making a, since I'm a life coach type person, to make a positive character who is kind of a manipulator. And so that's why I picked Persuade. It was either Persuade or Inspiration, but I picked Persuade because I want to be very persuasive, because if you are a grifter, which some people think life coaches are, you are. So, which is one reason why I picked Leadership. I'm a novice in Inspiration. Companions can do. And I also picked Dialogue. I want to be better at persuading. So, apparently I make people cower in fear. I also need to get my lie up as well. And so the perks, I don't know what those are. Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. I haven't done it. So that's it. So let's begin this game. I generally play with that's pretty, very pretty. Look at that. This is actually probably my first game like this I've played on a keyboard. Spacebar. I did it. Let me jump. We need to crouch. Left control. Oh, I see. Awesome. I need to work on my fingers. Fingering. Haha. Alright, that's how we sprint. Looks like I can sprint forever. Apparently I need to avoid detection. But if I remember watching other people's YouTube channels playing this game, take Marauder thought he is missing some much needed legs. Is that all that's there? Alright, so crouch. I'm sneaking. My guess is these guys can kill me right now. Awareness goes enemy above their head. You are... Ooh, I see. I wonder if I could have died there if I was just being dumb. Ooh. Scary. Scary. I don't want to die. Okay. This talks about my special power.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Alright, this is where I get hurt. Wah! I have low health, so hit F. There we go. Now I have health. Thank God that Marauder lost his legs. Am I right? Am I right?
Hey, you, come here.
Alright, let's go talk to this guy. I've only seen this
You've
conversation
tried the
3
best
times.
now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Alright. Sit still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
That's good mouth. What happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a Marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What were you doing out there?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract Marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all. I'll go help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
Sunflower
Here,
is good with
you can have
guns.
my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Where am I?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright, I am off. Alright. Let's get some fillets, some pre-sliced bread, rations, mag pack, tartara sauce. Get my way. How do I get that? I want it. Let's see. There we go. Now I got some dehydrated water tablets? How is that useful? Alright. So I guess you click to shoot? Weird. I generally play on console.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Alright. Got some experience points. I don't know what you do with that stuff. Q. All right.
Attack! Attack!
There we go. Oh man, Goon has nothing. What about that Goon? Nothing. Alright, you can pick stuff. I need more of these mag packs. E. Oops. That's probably not good for sneaking. E. And then E. 3 seconds. That is way too long. Okay. The tab. My inventory. Management. I can have 4 weapons. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Zoom, not zoom. I'll have light ammo. It's my armor. Consumables. I'll probably not use many of these. That's how you escape. Can I just use them? Oh, I hit F. Fish sticks. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. All right. That's not what I want. Q. There we go. You guys are easy. I am not get. Am I up or down? Ooh, I am probably annoying a lot of people. I am down. Okay. Oh. Take all your stuff. Take all your stuff. I feel like I'm crouched. Where's the other person I killed? I want your stuff. Give me your stuff. It doesn't feel like as fun as Elder Scrolls. I can't pick up all those mushrooms. Did they have a camp? Or was their camp the thing that was up there? Wow, that's pretty. Take that, moon! Jerk. Looking over me. Think it's better than me. Oh, pretty. Nice little details. Makes this world feel lived in. Okay. Gotta get better hitting Q. Again, I'm a console player, so this is harder for me. But yeah, this new computer, I bought a year ago. Looks pretty. I bet it could look better if it was prettier.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
And E.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's Marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these Marauders shambling about.
So I heard. Found one of your teammates holed up in the cave.
Really? How is he?
Still more. I hope you're a little brighter.
Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these Marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Yeah! Do they back down from a challenge?
Sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those Marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Heck yeah! Let's laminate that report.
Take him down!
I am going to do that a lot. Okay, let me take your stuff. I feel like I'm crouching. And just like a good life coach, I made sure they did all the work. and I take all the credit. Great job! Ooh, what's this? Get some tail. Any more stuff? I know I can't carry too much. I am weak. What I make up in weakness? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I take it by the green thing. I'm supposed to go there. Welcome aboard the
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Let's see here.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital
I am no
astrogator
marauder.
of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Ooh. Are you gonna self-destruct?
Jetstream procedures initiated. Please engage in the airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're on the
You are
ground.
still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Disappointment. Is this Hawthorne ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
He's
I
dead.
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I think I do. I get it.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find that
Astutely
part.
observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
Sweet.
This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain, I
Thank
like
you.
it.
I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yay! Skill every time you level up your skill and spending improvements. Improve all. 50 after 50, you can add specialized skills that. Oh, wow! Screws. You unlock bonuses every 20 points. Let's see what they are. Raise your skills. All right. I leveled up. Congratulations. I have 10 points. See here. How do you add points? Oh, okay. I see what they're saying. Add more in dialogue. Let's add more in. Let's add some in tech. And leadership. Because I'm inspiring. And I don't know. I like science. And more dialogue. I'm gonna be the best dialogue person ever. No one will be dialogue more than me. Nobody. Back. Oh, apply. And now can I leave? Apply. Hold, revert all. All right. Okay. Accept. This makes me feel like a dummy. All right. Dialogue. 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 5 in dialogue. 2 in attack and 3 in leadership. How do we save it? Okay. Oh shoot, I feel like a super dummy. So I go journal. All changes to be lost. Enter. Space. Q. X will take it away. There we go, I did it. It is E. Alright, perk, toughness. Don't want that. So the world, that would be good for me. Lone wolf. I'm not a lone wolf. Walk speed's good. Sprint speed's okay. Precision. That one's good. Ooh, oh, that one. Quicken the undead. I probably won't want that one though. Oh, that one. And E. Accept. Plus XP, awesome. Reputation is normal. I have no details. Look at that. Stranger in a strange land. That's my active quest. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. By the green arrow, I guess I'm supposed to leave. Probably talk to them now.
This wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You got it wrong. I'm this.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I'd report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Alright, by them, I now have a place to go. My guess is there will be Marauders. Yep, there we go. Now I'm shift. Running, running, running. Is that Marauder camp? I need to get a companion before I go to a camp. Hopefully I'll find one there. Cause I put all my, oh shoot. Luckily they suck. E. And a little E. Ah, poor residents. Poor residents. Just out walking, getting murdered. This is a night little. Hopefully I don't have to. Walking, walking, walking. Don't want to murder. Sheesh, that's gorgeous. Alright, by the music I can barely hear because I have it turned off. Walking, walking, walking. Oh man, look at that water. So pretty. I want to visit here someday. I did it. I did it. I ran without hitting my tab. Oh wait, you don't have to hold it down.
Hey, where'd you come from?
I will talk
Don't
to
go
you.
ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
How do you know I was a Marauder?
You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Do I have money? Nice to have it.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
You're right.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Fancy title for a gravedigger. This place is like all its pieces. Well, I'm gonna make a little money while I'm
Got
here.
a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Oh man. You want me to collect what's owed to you? Why aren't you collecting the fees?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
That's very true. Alright.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
I am not strong enough to do that.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Alright. We're gonna.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I'll be back. Where do these guys talk?
Beats working at the cannery.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Walking around with my gun out, which makes so much sense. Alright, let's sprint. Get over there, get over there, get over there. Loading screen! Loading screen. Their footsteps are more noticeable. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I know no one's going to be watching this, but... But, you know, it makes it more fun. And it helps me with my speaking. You know? You know? Come up with things to say. Ooh. Can you unequip? Let's see. Q? Q? No, wait. Q. And Q. And R. There we go. Now you're all repaired. Condition is 97%. Yeah, now I'm naked. Equip. But if it's just like any game, I can just walk around town. With my gun out. Which I think is weird. What do you guys...
inside the walls today?
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
I guess I am going to speak to the leader. Yay! Experience! Who are you?
I've got some time.
What do you do
Oh,
here?
I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Alright. That was an interesting conversation. Let's do a little running. You know what I like? I can run forever. That is so much better. Okay. Let's go talk to the leader. The elevator music.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this address. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got.
There's some saltuna.
Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
I bet it's people. I bet
Seems
it's
we've
people.
got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
That's a good question.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise. I never would have guessed. You mean Marauders?
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Stronger together. Stronger together. All right, Reed. I'll see what I can do to help
My
you.
dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Oh, I'd love to have her. Sure, I could use the
Great.
company.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
It is. I'm happy to help. I have companions! You gain a companion. They are characters join your adventures. Their skill, they increase my caring. You unlock their special key. Z?
Moving.
I don't know what those things mean. Tab journal? Codex. Companions. Companions. C and V is how you. Z sends you to a location. X is your focus fire. Alright. Is that it? Quest dependencies. Okay. Awesome.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Is she not part of my party? Oh, there she is.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, that's what the upper is for. Got it, got
Hey,
it.
ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Never is.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Yeah.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of Marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
All right. I suppose it couldn't
Thanks,
hurt.
ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Or what
That's what
side
my
can
dad
make me
used
the
to say
most
anyways.
money? Oops. So does she follow me? Alright, I think this is a good time for a break. May your day be special.